From South Carolina.
Thank you, Mr. President. Today is the National Day of Prayer. It's a day where we as a nation have an opportunity to simply get on our knees and ask God for divine intervention. Ask the Lord for help. Our nation is indeed an amazing nation, a great nation, a nation with a destiny. I think it's important for us to take the time to remind ourselves that a part of the foundation of this great nation is a foundation of faith. And as I think about that foundation of faith and the need for prayer, it's hard not to remember that the last year has proven to be a difficult time for low-income communities and minority communities throughout this country. It is time for us to have a national conversation about solving some of the problems that we see arising in communities around the nation. Whether those communities are in Ferguson or Baltimore, Ohio, Oklahoma, or in my hometown of North Charleston, South Carolina. Finding solutions is critical. I believe that a part of the puzzle includes body cameras, body-worn cameras by our officers. Now, body cameras are simply not a panacea, but it is a part of a larger puzzle to provide solutions to communities that are distressed. I know firsthand that the solutions in my opportunity agenda, they work. As a kid growing up in a single-parent household, I drifted in the wrong direction. I struggled in school. I had a difficult time. I was a hopeless kid in a challenging situation. And I will tell you that as I look around the nation, many of the challenges that we see today are kids like me growing up in places like I grew up, looking for hope, looking for leadership. I believe that embedded in my opportunity agenda, we have some of the solutions that can help heal and restore, as well as direct and instruct these communities into places of hope and opportunity. I believe that so often we see impoverished communities, distressed communities as high-risk communities. I prefer to see them as high potential communities. Communities where greatness breathes, it lives. We just need to find an avenue to harness the potential and move it forward. I'm hopeful that as we focus on the issues that are embedded in the opportunity agenda, issues like education, and I mean a quality education in every zip code in America, that we should have high-performing schools in those zip codes. And that includes school choice, whether it's charter or virtual or homeschools or public schools. We need to have a serious and robust conversation about school choice. Work skills, so important. In so many of these communities, the unemployment rate is over 30%. 30% unemployment rate. We can challenge those statistics by looking at the work skills and also looking at apprenticeship programs where you can earn and learn at the exact same time. We are breathing new hope into these communities. I also think that as we think about the future, we must think about the chance to save the future of so many of these young kids who may be losing hope in our country, who may be losing hope in their communities, and perhaps losing hope in themselves. We have a chance to make a difference in this next generation. I want to thank Senator Grassley, our chairman of the Judiciary Committee, along with Senator Graham, the subcommittee chair, for agreeing to hold a hearing on the use of body cameras in the next few weeks. I believe that the hearing on body cameras will produce important information on how we can deal with some of the challenges in some of our distressed communities. I believe that we can find ways to restore hope and create opportunities for every single child in America. Thank you.